Too many small business owners are struggling in the day-to-day grind of the feast or famine phase of business growth, and they're never generating the stable ongoing income that moves their business from a job that they happen to own to a profitable self-sustaining business that is the reason they got into business in the first place. I'm Keith. I'm the bald guy. I do marketing plans for small businesses. I'm going to tell the story of these two swings. A few years ago, my family decided we wanted swings on our front porch. So we contacted a couple small business contractors and got bids and picked one, and they came out and they built our swings for us. And this company was three guys, and they had been working as labor or carpenters and electricians for a general contractor, and decided that they wanted to do their own business. And they had a few posts with great before and after pictures on a basically brand new Facebook page when we encountered them. And that was enough to give us confidence to give them a call. But obviously the intention for these three people was to have that business become their primary income and be sustaining for their families through their kids going to college kind of time frame. Fairly young gentlemen. And the problem was, when they came out and had the conversation with us, I was in the marketing space, and I said, "Hey, so what's your marketing plan?" And their response was, "Oh, we've got great word of mouth. We're good. We don't need help with marketing." I said, "Okay, fine. Here's my card. At the point you realize you need some help, then give me a call." Because here's the deal: none of us as small business owners can do all of the things that we need to do every day to both serve our customers and run the business. And outsourcing is the small business version. The wind chime. I don't know if you can hear it. The wind chime on the swing. So peaceful. Outsourcing is the small business version of departmentalization in a larger company. As small business owners, we need to decide the handful of tasks that are truly importantly our tasks, and we need to outsource all the rest. In the case of these three people, they told me, "Yeah, we don't need help with marketing. We're good. We got all this word of mouth because all of our friends and family told us as soon as we started our business, we'd get all the projects." Less than 2 years later, I called them again because I had another project I needed a bid on here at the house. And the guy told me, "Yeah, I can't talk right now. We had to close the business. All three of us are back on the job site, and the boss doesn't like me talking on the phone while we're working." Honestly, I don't know that I could have saved their business. There's no guarantees. I have no way to know that. What I do know is I was not given a chance. I didn't even get to try. I didn't even know they were struggling until it was too late. So what I call random acts of marketing is that small business who knows it should be doing marketing on a regular basis, but they don't really have a system or a plan or a process. And so they just post to Facebook occasionally. And they never post to randomly picking Alignable or Twitter or Instagram, depending on what their market might be, which one or ones of those they should be using. The marketing plan tells them which ones to use and how often, and the kind of content that they should be posting. The marketing plan's purpose is to give that small business owner the structure so that they don't have to spend time thinking about what marketing to do. They can do all the other things they need to do and then say, "These are my handful of marketing tasks I need to accomplish." And I'm on a mission to save struggling small businesses. Yes, there's lots of companies in this world that I can help. And I have lots of competitors in my industry who can help them as well. My purpose, my mission, is to help the ones who the rest of my competitors say, well, they can't afford to pay me, therefore I can't afford to help them. The whole point of the financial assistance program is for me to put on the table, this is the conditions under which I am willing to help. I am willing to put some of my family at risk to make a difference in these families that are represented by these small businesses. So you can listen to this story one of two ways. You can say, yeah, well, 90% of small businesses fail within the first 5 years, and 75% fail within the first 2 years, and that particular little manufacturing or construction company that my world is represented by that porch swing. Every time I walk up on this porch, and by that yard swing, and because of the glare I can't see it, that yard swing, there are lots of small businesses out here who deserve a chance. And the reason I can't find them is they're new enough that they don't have a lot of reviews yet. And here's the kicker. These are the kind of businesses that I can help the most. They've been in business for 5 or 6 years, and they're in that feast or famine. They're struggling, but they're doing okay. They're breaking even. They're paying themselves a little bit every year. But their reviews are not good. Because most of us, if we have a bad experience, we're willing to drop a bad review. And if we have an absolutely over-the-top stellar experience, we'll drop a good review. But if we have a experience that just barely exceeds our expectation, you know what? They did a good job. In retrospect, you know what? I didn't write that company a review for the work they did on my swing. I was happy with the work they did, but I didn't give them the review. And I bet you don't either. 90% of the time when you get good service from a company, you say, hey, I should give them a review. But you don't have 30 seconds at that moment I can actually make that spiritual if I want to. We get promptings by the Spirit to pray. And we say, I'll pray tonight. And that person that we were supposed to pray for needed the prayer right then. And so back to the point of reviews. When we think about giving a review, but we're driving down the road, you're not going to pull your phone out and type a review up while you're in the middle of driving down the road saying, you know what, they did good work yesterday. Or you just left their place of business. You have a great haircut. Okay, I don't have a haircut problem, but you don't have a haircut. You didn't get you just got a great shave, and you're in your car. You're headed back to your next appointment. That's not when you're going to pull your phone out and type up a review saying, "Hey, I had great service at this barber shop." And by the time evening comes, it slipped your mind, and you never go back and you write that review. I've done it. I know you've done it. So there's this whole class of companies out there who deserve great reviews, and what they have is like a 3.4 rating because they have 4 or 5 really bad reviews. And those aren't offset by the 10 or 12 handful of people who chose to give them a 5-star. If they deserve the 5-star ratings, but they have bad reviews, if I go randomly search for them, I will not be able to identify that they deserve the 5-star ratings. The reason I'm looking for a referral from you is because your relationship with the people who run that business, your experience with that business, that tells you that in fact that company deserves great reviews, but they don't have them for whatever reason. That's a tool, a thing that I can do. There's your swing again. A thing that I can do is help with building the pipeline of reviews for a small business. There's lots of my competitors who can do reputation management. It's the technical name of the service. But doing reputation management for a company that really is not good doesn't help anything. Doing reputation management for a company that deserves good reviews, but just doesn't have a system in place to get them, that gives that company a chance to compete on a level playing field in their industry. That is why I'm asking you for a review, for a referral. I'm asking you for referrals to the small business owners that you know who deserve great public reputation, who deserve a great online foundation, a great online presence in their social media and in their website, but who can't afford it because all of my competitors have a price point that is the industry standards, and for very good reasons. I have a system in place, financial assistance program, to give us a window of opportunity to help that company start growing past the feast or famine stage and begin to make the progress they need to build the life that was the reason they started that company in the first place. You prevent companies like this great little construction company that built that swing provide for their families. That's the community I want to build. That's who I care about. Will you partner with me? I'm Keith. I'm the bald guy. I create marketing plans for small businesses and side hustles.